Sideways, yeah. Sideways, came in this thing sideways. Get turned, get lit sideways. Haters looking at me sideways, sideways, sideways. I ain't sleeping like 9 days. Heard they be talking sideways.
Hey guys, what's up, Wagwan? I'm back with another video, and this one is a promised video, and it is my review of this $50 Aliexpress hair. I'm going to leave a link in the description box of my previous video on this hair, and it was a initial review. A few processes later, this is what I came up with. This hair is actually a wig. I got a closure after, so the previous video only had information about the bundles. So it was 3 bundles of 14, 16 and 18 inches. Alright, my closure is a 14-inch lace closure. Let me just say, this is my first time making a wig with a closure. With that said, this hair took me 2 days. When I first got the bundles, I was very excited. It looked really good and all of that. However, I decided to wash my 18-inch bundle, and the waves did come back a bit, which I'm going to insert a picture for you to see. And I also washed my closure. When I washed the closure, you guys, I just saw the black dye running down the drain. So that says to me that the closure was dyed. So I'm going to be playing a few clips of the wig making process as I speak, and it will be somewhere over here. As I was installing the hair, the bundles itself, I noticed that the 18-inch had a different color from the 16 and the 14. The 18-inch was like a number 1 in color, and the 14 and 16 was like a 1B. As I started to lay my tracks, I realized that the hair had like red strands, gray strands and all of that stuff. After I finished installing the hair, I had like a number 2 roots and a number 1 ends, and that was just so messy. Now mind you, the closure itself cost $18, which in my opinion is very cheap. However, on the website, on the AliExpress website, they did say that the knots would have come bleached, so I was hoping that I didn't have to do that. The knots were not bleached, and I'm going to insert a picture right here to show you guys that it wasn't bleached. I decided to bleach the hair myself. Mind you, it's the first time I'm doing this. Alright, so I bought a volume 20 developer and a powder. I had the bleach on the hair for approximately 45 to 50 minutes, and when I went back to check on the hair, I over bleached the knots. Not only did I over bleach the closure, but the bleach got onto the hair itself. I was like, oh my god. What I did is that I re-dyed the closure in black. So I used a black rinse and I dyed it over in black because it was too light for my scalp. That's how much it was overdone. Alright, and then I used a semi-permanent dye and just use a brush and brush it onto my closure. I did that to get it to look somewhat decent. So that's the closure. It's still not there, but it looks okay. My closure is laying pretty flat, so I was very pleased with that. I'm going to show you guys a clip of how I sewed on my closure. Basically, I did one side first and I did the other side, and then I sewed it at the back. So let's talk about what I think of the quality. Now remember that this hair was only $50 plus $18 for the closure, right? So that's very cheap hair. On both websites, for the closure and the bundles, it says that it was 7A hair. That's the gray type. Alright, so regarding styling of the hair, basically I did nothing. After I washed it, the waves did come back, not as pronounced as it was before, but it did come back. I got 3 flexi rods when I ordered the hair, so I just used 2 of them and wrapped it around the ends of the hair, and it came out like this. And I did this from about 3 or 4 days ago and it still has some definition, so that's a good sign. I do believe that the hair is virgin hair based on how it is reacting to the curls and all of that, and the fact that the wave pattern came back. Alright, so my final thoughts on this hair: for the price, it's definitely worth it. So if you're thinking about getting this hair, I would recommend it. Mind you, the hair will not be perfect. When it comes to shedding, I do get a little bit of shedding, but then again, I did cut one of my weft when I was sewing on the wig, so that might attribute to that. So the shedding is very minimal. It does hold a curl. The luster of the hair is nice. I mean, it's not too shiny, it's not too dull. I really like this hair, you guys, especially for the price. I cannot complain. As you guys can see, it's a wig. I hope this review was helpful in some way or the other, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. And don't forget to like the video if you do. Comment down below any question you want to ask me about the hair or otherwise, and also subscribe before you leave this video. Alright, so thank you guys again so very much, and see you in the next one. Bye guys.